Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United emergency meeting. In tonight's show, we are going to talk about the harsh reality for us Manchester United fans to talk about us being in a relegation battle because the table doesn't lie. We are in a relegation battle. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. You can find the link to my futsal channel and F1 channel in the description to this video. And please subscribe as well to my main channel, this channel, so I do Manchester United videos. And if you wish to become a channel member today, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. The information is pinned on top of the live chat, and it's also in the description as well. Also in the description is my Rumble channel, because I'm starting to post some videos on Rumble as well. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right, because we need to carry on landing it against these Romans. So I'm just going to zoom that in closer, my camera. So, right, big ups every single one of you. Now I'm going to say hello to my live chats. Big up to you, Michael.JLCFC. Bosh, big up to you, Geezer, mate. Yes, I did have a good Christmas, mate. I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Got to love Manchester United right now. Manchester United. Jim Ratcliffe and Enios discern statues outside of Old Trafford for all their achievements so far. 14th, don't you worry, you might just finish ahead of Southampton in 19th. Oh. Fist and Fury. What's a classic Bruce Lee movie, Geezer? Yep, 100%, mate. You need to talk about your ownership. They aren't a problem, and the boards, it's a problem. You should not take this on players. And Ruben, it's your ownership and the boards is the problem. Well, we all know that, honestly. Amarin, Altus, Ranson, Panzer just say, wow, what a run, honestly. Hi, Josh, mate. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, Adam, as well. Bosh! Big ups to every single one of you live and locked in, yeah? But, you know, Manchester United are down in 14th position. I repeat, 14th position. We have never, ever been in a relegation battle before this time of the season in the Premier League. I mean, if you thought finishing 8th was bad last season, I generally thought it couldn't get any worse this season, but it really has. And now you have to start to question the point is there a real possibility of relegation here? I mean, we are in a relegation battle, but do I think we'll go down? No, because I still believe other teams are worse than us. And the fact that we're down in 14th place, it's like, get out of here, man. What are we doing here? Seriously, that is absolutely embarrassing for Manchester United Football Club's standards. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? 14th place is unacceptable for the level and magnitude of this football club. I mean, I just see the players in this team, and they are absolutely trash, honestly. They are abysmal. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? I've never known so much bad players in a Manchester United team. And as a fan for 25 years supporting this once great football club, I've had enough. I've generally now reached breaking point. It's like for the rest of the season, I'm more interested in how our women do than how the men do. Let's get it right. At least they show a bit of fight and passion, unlike the men's team who show no fight and passion whatsoever. It's a joke. It's an absolute disgrace here. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. I mean, grown up watching Manchester United. I used to watch us compete for league titles every season. We didn't win it every season, but at least we gave it a go every season. Now, it's like we're down battling 14th. I mean, this is the worst Manchester United team I've seen in my lifetime. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. And of course, you can point the finger at the ownership, like the Glazers for the poor recruitments they've brought in these past decade or so. And also the new owners, you can point the finger at them as well. Allowing Eric Ten Hag all that money to spend on absolute rubbish players. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely ridiculous. I just want to see Manchester United play some good football. But is this football I'm watching? No, it isn't. It's not entertaining at all. The fact that we don't score enough goals, we let in another goal from a corner. I mean, it's just like, how much worse is it going to get? How much more pain are our Manchester United fans going to have to take? I mean, for rival fans watching, they'll be absolutely loving it. And rightly so, you know, Manchester United Football Club deserve all the banter they get. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right here. We are an absolute embarrassment to watch. I mean, my goodness me. It's like I've never seen anything like it. Such a decline of a once great elite football club now find themselves in this situation like, as Michael.ChelseaFC calls them, Midchester United. That's what we are these days. Honestly, Midchester United is nowhere near sustainable and nowhere near good enough for my elite high standards. And I never go long with this trust the process nonsense. Why on earth would I go long with this trust the process nonsense? Because it's just absolute rubbish. Look, I'm fully behind Ruben Amorim, okay? And any fans who are asking for him out already, have a word with yourself, yeah? But you were acting again, Mr. Joshy J. So why have you got the right to judge other Manchester United fans, Mr. Joshy J? Look, what you got to realise is that Ruben Amorim has not brought in his own players yet. But the window open, see Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah, literally, stop pointing the finger at Ruben Amorim, yeah? Literally, stop, okay? He's not got his own team of players. Yes, the window's about open, but it's still shut until January 1st or January the 2nd. I mean, let's get it right here, yeah? It's absolutely wow. Any fans pointing their finger at the manager already? What are we doing here? It's like, get out here. Go and support another football club, yeah? If you already want Ruben Amorim out. Dear me. It's like, just have words yourself. Absolute nonsense by them fans. And I don't think it's a lot of them. I think it's a few, but some football fans up in a nutshell these days. I would only judge Ruben Amorim, right? Yeah. If he brought in his own players and we're still in this situation, then that'd be a completely different argument. But as it stands now, no, I am fully behind Ruben Amorim 100%. And you fans who are asking for him out now, you don't represent our football club. I mean, you probably new to football, so you probably don't understand the meaning of football that like it is these online and that football fans get infested with so much PR nonsense. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. It's ridiculous. I do not fall for the nonsense on social media. Instead, I call it out. And why do you think, like, recently I've been shadow banned on here? because, I don't accept the mediocrity at my football club. I hold my own football club accountable, and any true fans should hold their football club accountable. Otherwise, you're letting the football club literally get away with it. No, it's not going to work with me. I will carry on raising my standards, yeah? I will carry on calling out this football club because I am sick to the back and teeth of it, honestly. Week in, week out, the same nonsense happening. Let's get it right here, people. Let's absolutely get it right. Think when we had true leaders in this Manchester United team, the class of '92, Paul Scholes, David Beckham, Gary Neville, Roy Keane, Phil Neville. It's like there are so many legends in that team who cares the badge, plays the badge. These days, we have players who don't care about the badge. All they care about is the big bucks. Let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get it right. And Ruben Amorim, he knows he's got a massive job on his hands, but I have full belief in Ruben Amorim. I really do. Let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get it right. It is absolutely ridiculous how their standards has been lowered at this football club, yeah, where mine will continue to be high up to here, high up to the sky, high up to the ceiling, yeah, because that is the Manchester United I want to see. The Manchester United I'm currently seeing now, I do not want to see that in any shape or form whatsoever. But big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Right, let's get to more of your comments now. Oh, big up to you, Kai. Good evening to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening. Go further up the chats. You have a good Christmas, Josh, mate. You and your family, mate. Yes, I did, mate. Thank you, Adam. Very nice, mate. Big up at Mr. Joshy J in the chat. Bosh, big up to you, Brian CFC. Good to see you on here, mate. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Nope. You got Liverpool next weekend. They are going to batter you and destroy you. It's going to get toxic quickly. Yes, it is. Nice to see a happy ending on Gavin and Stacey, mate. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. It's okay, mate. I've watched it. I loved it, honestly. Oh, Wallace and Gromit was great. I loved that. Absolutely loved that. What an episode that was. Well done to the creators of that episode, yeah. Let's get it right. Watching Gabby on Talksport is overbearing the guy who doesn't know any football knowledge. I remember when Chelsea was bottom half first season when they took over that, when I wanted season to end. And I have no. We shouldn't be blaming the manager for once. Even Ronaldo said it's not the coach's fault. We need to look at these players. They're not good enough to be Man United players. Facts, absolute facts, Kai. 100%, mate. You're spot on. The Glazers have been fantastic for Manchester United. Oh, get out here, man. Hi, Josh, mate. Hope you and your family had a lovely Christmas. Yes, we did. Thanks, Adam. First season when Chelsea knew ownership, one season, and I cooked the boards for because we was bottom half and Potter was not the right man. January's hard to get players in the transfer window. I agree. Adding night 14, simply not. Oh, sorry, there goes my work phone. Gosh damn it. Okay, we'll get that reattached. There we go. Oh dear me. January isn't hard to get players in. That's absolutely nonsense. It's manageable. It can be done. Players only come to United for the money. Facts. That's what I've been saying all along, Kai. We have so many players at this football club who don't represent that badge. All they care about is the money. When is it to get players in January from a top club? January transfer window. January is going to be hard to get players in. And do you see any top players leaving in January? Maybe not, but you can't rule it. Goodness sake. Oh, this is a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. There, you will stay. You will stay standing. Hi, mate. I don't like it when Chris is saying her, do you, Josh, mate? When you're back home, mate. Some point next week, mate. People need to realise you ain't getting rid of those players in one go, Joshy J. Facts. That's what I said in my last show, Michael.Chelsea FC, or last video. I said, you're not going to get rid of the players all in one go, but make a start now. Show the team who is boss. Stamp your authority and fuck a lot of these players off. It's as simple as that. Me and your Boxing Day got ruined. Yes, it did, Dynamite 14. 100%, mate. Absolute 100%. But end of the day, if people want to carry on lowering the standards, I will carry on raising them, yeah? Because I've been supporting this football club for 25 years. Do you think I enjoy seeing what's happening out on that pitch now? No, I don't, okay? I absolutely don't enjoy it one bit. It will be a miracle if any other club wants these players first. True, that's a good point, Michael.Chelsea FC. That's a very good point, mate, because when these players are underperforming, it's like, who is going to buy them? Are they really going to want them at their football clubs? I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. It's absolutely ridiculous. I just cannot believe how the standards has gone down on the floor, where it should be high up to here. Arsenal didn't play well tonight. They got lucky today. True, I watched that game earlier. They were not great tonight, Arsenal, but they still got over the line. They still got all 3 points, so that's what they will care about. But realistically, is anyone getting anywhere near Liverpool at the moment? No, they're not. Liverpool are levels above, yeah? They're playing the best football in the league. No one is competing with them at the moment. You're doing nice for New Year's Eve, Josh, mate. Just gonna have a nice quiet one, mate. Just watch the fireworks on the TV, have a couple of drinks. Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice quiet New Year's. You know, I'm not one for going out for parties on New Year's Eve. No, I just sit at home, just at my family's house and watch the fireworks on the TV. Usually have a glass of Baileys at 12 a.m. midnight, small glass of Baileys, and bring toast in the new year. I'd rather Liverpool win the league over Arsenal. I don't want them to win the league. Of course you don't. You're a Chelsea fan, mate. I mean, would any Chelsea fans want Arsenal to win the league? No, absolutely not. It's just so hard to support this club. I mean, it is hard work, Kai, but you and I must not give up, mate. We must carry on supporting this club because this football club needs fans like us to stick with them. But if they get it wrong, we will call them out. If they do well, we'll praise them because that's what makes you a true, genuine fan. Not fall for any this trust the process nonsense. It's like trust the process. Jog right on, yeah? Seriously, we should be the owners, Josh. Oh, yeah, 100%. We'll do a much better job. Like, literally, any of sell their shares, Glazers, sell your shares as well. And let myself and Kai run the football club. We'll make sure law and order is maintained at the football club too, right? We'll be ruthless co-owners, Josh. Oh, 100%. We would literally jog on a lot of these players and don't even bother making money on these players. Terminate their contracts. That's what I would say. Terminate their contracts. Media can shut up now, and we are not in a title race, which I already knew you weren't down like 14, but it's these typical fans, isn't it? Getting carried away. They think, oh, Chelsea had a few good wins. All of a sudden, they're in the title race, this and that. Get out of here, man. No, you are not in the title race. Your team is not the complete article yet. All I care about this season is getting back into the Champions League and winning the Conference League. Facts. Man United make me go to sleep while I'm watching Man United now, Josh. Oh, mate, honestly, it's like makes you want to go to sleep, doesn't it? Like you just said. Oh, dear me, man. Who else doesn't like Gabri Abom Lahore on Talksports? Have you seen that football fan reactions channel? They have Lee Gunner down as a hatter. I do watch a few fan reactions. They're absolute gold, honestly. I mean, in a bit, we will listen to some Manchester United fans, but you know, when this Manchester United team is not firing, usually we rely on Ahmad to do all the hard work, but he can't keep doing all the hard work, can he? We need others to step it up immediately. It's as simple as that. Step it up and, like, if you underperform, hold yourself accountable, yeah? Absolutely hold yourself accountable because accountability is the best ability. Let's absolutely get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's get it right. Who? Let's just buy United, Josh. You in? I mean, I'll do anything to get the Glazers out, mate. Honestly, Henry Talks Football can shut up as well, and the football terrorists as well, saying Chelsea in the title race. There's only that's Gabby Logan fella. Oh, 100%. I'm sick to the back seat for Man United. It's not Ruben Amorim. It's the players, Josh. 100%, Adam. That's what I said all along. Any fans wanting Ruben Amorim? Oh, damn you, USB cable. Stick. It's because I got it charging up at the moment. Obviously, it doesn't like it. If there's any slight bit of movement, it doesn't like it. Henry Talks Football is jarring. Yeah, he can be. He can be very, very jarring. Let's get it right. Let's absolutely get it right. But this is absolutely annoying me now. This USB cable just bloody stand up. Yeah, let's get it right. Right, let's put the case right on top of the USB, yeah? Right on top of the USB. So it's not going to bloody slide all over the place. I love how Ruben Amorim talks, Josh, mate. I know, unfortunately, it's because of my USB cable, you know. Every time I'm trying to get the phone to stand, it's like the cable becomes slippery and I can't stand the phone, which is so annoying. But, you know, hopefully that will stick now. Now I've made a few alterations to it. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Dear me. The joys are going live, eh? You never know when these things are going to happen. Goldbridge is getting on my nerves now. Flex and KG from the United U don't know what they're talking about. True, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. But yeah, Henry Talks Football. Oh my goodness me. It's like not only does he like to talk a load of rubbish, but he likes to talk a lot about rival clubs. I have no time for Eminem's love child in Henry Talks Arsenal. Are you scared to play Liverpool? I'm going 8-0 Liverpool. Man United brings the worst out of me. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, how many times? It doesn't matter whether I'm at my grandparents' house, my flat, my parents' house, you know, them sofas have been hit a couple times. Honestly, like, my landlord sofa in my flat, my goodness sake, that's been hit quite a few times because it's leather, so it can take more abuse and that. Oh, my goodness sake, man. Watching Manchester United is infuriating, man. It's true though, Kai. It does bring out the worst in you, mate. But after you hit the sofa, you bloody feel better about it, mate. Because it's a big relief when you do that. It gets rid of some of your frustration. Let's get it right. As soon as Henry Talks Football comes on my feed, I scroll past immediately. Haha. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. If you don't want to watch him, just literally bin him off and go to the next content creator, yeah? Whoever you want to watch next. But big up to every single one of you who's live and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. KG, is that the one that looks like... yes, mate, it is. 100% it is, mate. That's the one, mate. That's the very one. But, oh, wow. Manchester United Football Club. Oh, dear me. Oh, it's not fun watching Manchester United. Lee Gunner's the best one I come across. Yeah, because he says it how it is. That's what I like about him. You know, he doesn't hide behind the fence about it. He just flat out says it how it is. And he couldn't care less how many people he upsets on YouTube. It's like he reminds me of Johnny Minerals. You know, Johnny Minerals is literally another real one. Let's get the narrative right here, yeah? I absolutely love Johnny Minerals. KG just doesn't know about football. I do like DR Sports. Yeah, I mean, wow. But I don't really watch a lot of them channels, to be honest, because I cannot be arsed, you know. I only want to listen to fans who, like, literally holds this football club accountable, like what I do. Because I hold my own football club accountable, because I do not accept mediocrity in my football club in any shape or form whatsoever. Some fans may want to accept mediocrity, not with me. We keep it 100% real. We carry on calling out the football club. But the matrix are out there, the brown envelopes, so we gotta go careful, yeah? But that's why I've done a few videos on Rumble now, because on that platform you can literally say what you want. So, and I can be my old ranting self over on that platform. Like now, I hate how I've had to change my approach on here. I miss being my old brutal self, but you know, I do it for obvious reasons why now I've had to change my approach because, you know, I don't want to risk another shadow ban because, you know, it's getting a bit out of hand at times, honestly. Arsenal fans need to stop trusting the process when Arteta won nothing in the last 5 years and why they are still backing him. And if he does not win anything this season, he is finished and he should get the sack. I agree, 100% agree with you, down like 14. It's absolutely wow, unbelievable. Got to say, Spuds and Manchester United are giving me a great laughter right now. Like, the only Tottenham content creator I like, actually, is, excuse me, Expressions. I mean, Expressions, oh my goodness me. He is absolutely hilarious. I just love Expressions, man. He makes me laugh. There's so much Expressions. Let's get it right. Let's absolutely get it right. At Down United 14, Arsenal trust the process FC. Yep, facts. Because this is why loads of people say trust the process. They want to copy Arsenal. Get out of here, man. Leave that out of our fan base, yeah? Let's get it right. But, right, let's listen to a few fan reactions now. Because I've been talking for about half an hour. So I'm going to start off with my favourite Man United content creator. Standards. All Things United, one of my favourites. All Things United. Well, yeah, before we get started with that, I just want to talk about literally the captain, number 8. I mean, oh my goodness me, man. What on earth were you thinking, number 8? Honestly, you're on the yellow card and you lunge in and make a challenge like that. Absolutely nowhere near sustainable whatsoever. I mean, he deserved to get sent off. You can blame the ref all you like, but the referee got it right. It was silly what the captain, number 8, did, so he had to go. It's as simple as that. Instead of like crying about it, hold the player accountable, yeah? Because I hold him accountable, and he should be stripped of the captain's armband immediately. Let's get it right here, yeah? Because I'm sick and tired of number 8's attitude sometimes. So get rid of that captain's armband immediately. If you Manchester United fans, would you rather wait another 5 years and win no trophy like Arteta? No, I want trophies like right now. So no, I wouldn't accept that whatsoever. The only other captain I see in the team is Delect. Nobody else is captain material. Thanks. Mark Goldfish has been in the woods recently with David Benson of all people, and they all work together. Thanks. True, mate. They do. They all work together. But yeah, it's a disgrace, man, honestly. What an absolute disgrace. I mean, number 8 also likes to go referees as well. But he's entitled to have a go to referee Mr. Joshy J because he's club captain, Mr. Joshy J. That's besides the point, okay? Having to go referees like that is a disgrace because it's not very good for like fans watching, is it? Like future generations, like younger generation fans who looked up to Bruno Fernandes as captain, they see him having to go with referees and getting sent off. He's like, no, no, no. Get rid of the captain's armband immediately, yeah? Immediately. Don't wait. Do it now. Rasmus Højlund isn't up to Man United's standards. No. But one thing with Højlund is I'd rather have him than Sirski, mate. Sirski is absolutely abysmal. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. Right, enough rambling from me. Let's get on to the fan reactions.
Manchester United have again lost another game. Unacceptable from Manchester United, from the manager to the players. Just dreadful to lose. No disrespect to Wolves, but a team that has been fighting relegation, losing 2-0. Massive concern to get.
We're fighting relegation as well, not just Wolves.
For Manchester United after that shocking performance result. I don't know where to start. I mean, he's put a lineup out, which, I mean, is probably close enough to Manchester United's best starting lineup, I would gather, and just not good enough again. These last 3 games, 3 losses, and to be honest, I'm not sure where Ruben Amorim is going to go with Manchester United this season. I'm really not. The pressure must be, even at this early stage, the pressure must be mounting for the Manchester United manager, with Newcastle, Liverpool and Arsenal all on the horizon. But, I mean, I don't know where he goes from here. I really don't. I thought on paper this was a game that he could at least get, maybe could get a result out of, whether that was a draw or a win. I thought he could maybe get a result out of this. First half was absolutely turd. Then second half, Bruno's done something stupid to get himself sent off. When you're a booking, you can't do that. And then there was only going to, obviously we knew that Manchester United were going to cave in, like just collapse straight away after that. We knew they were going to lose the game of football. And then we fucking lost 2-0. But I don't know what more to say on these games anymore. Manchester United, you're just expecting Manchester United to go into these games and fucking not get fuck all out of them at this.
My score prediction was 2-1, but that went out the window, didn't it? Because Wolves won 2-0.
It's just, I mean, 14th in the league. We're getting closer to relegation than the top half of the table at this moment in time. He's having to bring fucking Anthony off the bench because he's had disagreements with Garnacho and Rashford, which is not good to see. And since them two have been taken out of starting lineups and Rashford not even in the Manchester United squad, it seems to have completely gone pear-shaped. I don't know if they're disrupting the dressing room, if Rashford's been disrupting the dressing room or what, but it seems we've lost 3 fucking games since then after that Man City game. And it's just, I don't know where Manchester United go from here. With them 3 hard games coming up, the 2 in the league, if Manchester United don't pick up some points in them games, we're going to be getting really close to battling out for the fucking drop. And whereas obviously
Newcastle on Monday night, mate. That's our next game. Newcastle at Old Trafford. Isn't it interesting that no Man United legend is seeking out about any of these owners at your club? It's strange that. Probably because they've paid them not to say anything, mate.
The personnel on the pitch is nothing to do with Ruben Amorim. I don't actually know where Manchester United are going to go with this. I really don't, because he's going to have to turn this around somewhat this season to get us away from that relegation, because we're in a worse position now than when fucking Egghead got sacked and he was fucking useless. So it is massive concerns for me for Manchester United. I mean, players are just not performing. Hoyland up front, and I mean, Bruno, fuck with Bruno. I mean, just nobody is pretty much most players are not performing anywhere near the level they could do. I don't think they're putting enough effort in for Manchester United, and just everything. It's just so poor, and God knows what is going to happen over these next 3 games. I don't know, but we're probably going to get torn apart in some of them games if something doesn't change. And I don't see what is going to change really for Manchester United. This looks as bad as the times under Erik ten Hag. It really does towards the end. Whereas now thought he was going to get the sack. I mean, to be fair, this has been really difficult bringing Ruben Amorim in now. We should have waited till the end of the season, kept Ruben Van Nistelrooy till the end of the season.
That's what I would have done. I would have waited until the end of the season to bring Ruben Amorim in and kept Ruben Van Nistelrooy on, because it looked like with Ruben Van Nistelrooy's interim manager, we actually had a plan. Yeah.
Then got Ruben Amorim. If that was the guy we wanted, we still don't know.
The old Chris said that Ten Hag should have stayed in the job. Oh my goodness me. Man United fighting for relegation, FC. Why Eagle is still backing Arteta. I wrote a comment on this video saying stop trusting the process and stop backing Arteta when he won nothing in 5 years. Hoyland calls every 5 seconds, and I'm not even joking. Don't watch Planet Mars. I like his videos.
He is the man to take Manchester United back to the top. It is a massive gamble, obviously, but I believe that he should have probably come in at the end of the season, and then he could evaluate the squad, got rid of the players he didn't want, and bring players in. Whereas at the moment, he's probably got stuck with a load of some Muppets that he doesn't want. He's got to play Muppets that he doesn't want. It's just not ideal. It really isn't, and it is a massive concern. But we roll on again. I think it's Newcastle in a few days' time. So we roll on to that one, and we just have to battle it out and see what happens. There's nothing to play for besides, obviously, we've got to steer ourselves somehow away from the relegation zone, and then just.
Ten Hag wouldn't have been much worse. You know, it's not Ten Hag and Amorim's fault. Yeah, good point. Eagle is simpleton, hardly a shock.
Look for next season, because obviously when Erik ten Hag got the sack, that was it. But I don't know what else to say on this. It's devastating to see how the club that I love has turned into this shroud of shit under.
Yeah, I agree. It's nowhere near sustainable, is it? Let's get the narrative right here.
The ownership of Sir Jim Ratcliffe under Egghead, and now it's going down the pan under the new manager at this moment in time. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I don't know what to say really. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.
Wow, it's madness, absolute madness. Right, let's have a listen to. Who should we listen to next? I know. We'll go with Alice Talks Football. Before we get started with that, I'm just going to go to the loo, so I will mute the mic a second, and yeah, I'll go to the loo. I'll be straight back with you guys. Ah, right. That's charged up now anyway, so I'm just gonna unplug it because it's getting on my nerves now. So right, there we go. That's resolved that problem. Not quite kite. You have to accept that this isn't the Man United gold. This is Manchester United anew. Why should we know, Kai? Why should we accept it, mate? Because I certainly won't. Ex-Chelsea player Oscar has officially joined Brazilian Serie A Sao Paulo after 8 years in China. Wow, that's interesting. I saw that, Michael. He's a wasted talent, but if I saw 625,000 a week, I wouldn't turn it down either, so I don't blame Oscar. Money mounts. Money Mace Mount. He only joined United for the money, same as Maguire, Casemiro and Co. I've given up on this football club. There's only so much I can take. I mean, it's hard work, Kai, isn't it? It's not easy, mate. It ain't easy. Not one bit is easy, mate. But, wow, absolutely unbelievable. It's like, how much more worse is it going to get for us Manchester United fans? Honestly, how much more heartache do we have to take? Because what we're seeing this season is just not sustainable. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, good evening to you, Hayden Cox. Bosh, big up to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Saka is out. That's very good. Saka. But yeah, it's not good for Arsenal, is it? Because he's like literally their star player. They only just got over the line tonight against Ipswich. I mean, not sustainable, that performance by Arsenal, you ask me. But here we go. Let's listen to Alice Talks Football. But Amarin. Back Amarin. He loves the club. Trust the process. Get in the bin. The process. What trust the process? Nonsense. But yeah, Hayden Cox landing it as always.
Where to start? 14th place in the league. Yes, you heard that. Manchester United are 14th. Manchester United conceded identical goals directly from a corner. We are conceding, I think, over 50% of our goals under Ruben Amorim from corners. Wolves, who have been one of the worst defensive sides in the league, the only
cheers, Hayden.
set-piece record than us, we didn't give them any danger, any at all. It was a shambolic performance from beginning to end, from goalkeeper to striker. Anana, you could argue he was fouled. I actually think
I like her as well.
Like that where it's been ruled out. If we'd scored a goal like that, it'd probably have been ruled out. Shocking. Wing backs, absolutely nothing. Ahmad's our best wing back and he's our best 10. We don't have anyone that can play wing back. We need that in January. Defence, Euro did well considering the circumstances, but mistake prone. Cunha, too much space, running rings around us. Cunha wants a Man United move. He passed that audition. He was levels ahead of everybody on the pitch. Midfield, Ugarte was probably the best player on the pitch. But Wolves, Joe Gomez, Andre ran the midfield. Attack, nothing. Højlund, starved. When he got the ball, he can't even hold it. Bruno had his worst game in the United shirt. I mean, Bruno's out for the next game, and some people are celebrating that, but I'm thinking we've got Newcastle next. No Bruno, no Ugarte when we're coming up against probably the best team athletically in the league in terms of ground coverage, and our best two players at covering ground are gone, so that's a massive L. Newcastle next, Liverpool next. It's not going to get any better. We are 14th, and every single player, bar maybe Ugarte, and you can give Euro some special circumstances, was shambolic again. This is 2 performances in a row where we've been outclassed for the whole game. I don't care that we were down to 10 men. I don't care that the ref absolutely did one over on us because we didn't deserve anything out of that game. We didn't deserve a thing out of that game. Yes, the ref did everything he could to benefit Wolves under the sun, but
facts. We did not deserve anything from that game whatsoever. Let's get the narrative right here. Faults on you, keep conceding from corners. Nowhere near sustainable. Hayden Cox are the standards of this football club. We should start a petition for Josh to be the new manager or Goldbridge, laugh out loud. That guy, Oscar, came from a very poor part of Brazil. He was raised only by his mum. He also satires as well, but sorry if I pronounced that wrong. That kind of money is once in a lifetime, so you can get his reasons given his childhood. If you were a manager, Josh is so brutal on Rumble, it's crazy. Yep, I love brutal. Yeah, I love brutal, mate.
He didn't deserve anything. And do you know what the worst part is? Amarin's been in here a month and the players' true colours have shown. They have let him down. And I see people out there online saying, Ruben Amorim out, get him out.
I mean, them fans who want him out, you need to long, hard words of yourself. You really do.
There's a reason why I wasn't Ten Hag out until the very end. And you know what that reason was? Because I know these players. If you've been watching my channel for years, you will know that I said these players just aren't that good. We spent 600 million on crap, and Ten Hag's partly to blame for that. But if the Glazers didn't have Arnold and Murta, or Woodward naturally employed in proper people, maybe we wouldn't be in such a bad situation. But for the money we spent, for the crop of players we've got out of that, is absolutely shambolic. And I don't know how you can sit here and think after a month, Ruben Amorim out. We had this under Ten Hag. The only reason we didn't have that under Ruben Nistelrooy is because we got to play Leicester twice. We're the worst team in the league.
I mean, let's hear this right. Are we actually really hearing this already? Are we actually hearing this? Oh, sisters. I thought that's what you meant, mate. United fans and flip-flops, I agree. Everyone knows these players down tools. Facts. I mean, are we really hearing this correctly? Are fans really saying Ruben Amorim out? I mean, oh my goodness, mate, man. Oh, no way. Oh, it's like, just literally, oh, why, oh, why? It's madness. That's it. That is rant followers. I'm not looking forward to these upcoming fixtures. No, I'm not either, mate.
It's embarrassing. We're 14th. We're not going to beat Newcastle. We're definitely not going to beat Liverpool. Then we have Arsenal. We're looking at...
Oh, again, the Liverpool game. That's a total write-off. And I believe the Newcastle one is as well.
5 defeats in a row. We're looking at toxicity. We're looking at negativity in the environment. We're going to see leaks. But the players have already given up. The way that we were outrun, the way that we were outworked, the way that we were outplayed. Ruben Amorim is not a miracle worker. He's not a miracle worker when he's got players that, one, aren't good enough, and two, just don't try and are mentally weak. We are missing big chances in games like Forest, where we were on top and probably could have got a result. We make silly mistakes versus Forest, and then we've got...
I see Newcastle beating Manchester United. I do, because they're on form at the moment.
Gone back to not trying anymore after what was a brilliant win versus City, not trying anymore, giving up, and it is just a disgrace. I've lost for word because this is on the players. I said this earlier.
I think they will as well, Kai, to be honest. I think we'll get hammered by both.
And maybe I'm being reactionary. Ahmad, Yoro, Mazraoui, you could argue De Ligt, Maino, Ugarte. Probably the only ones that won't be up for sale in 2025. Bruno Fernandes.
100%. I agree. You know, Mainu, Ugarte, Ahmad. Them players definitely will not be up for sale because at least they're trying. Even though I don't think Kobe Mainu is as good as what he was last season because he isn't. He's nowhere near as good as what he had been last season.
He's one of our best players, but one, his age, and two, he's not super.
De Ligt as well. There's no chance he's going to be put on the transfer market. And the media will say it's Amorim's fault. No, it's not. No, it's not, mate.
To Amorim's system, he could go. Marcus Rashford's clearly gone. Garnacho doesn't suit the system. Anthony's shite. He doesn't rate Eriksen and Casemiro. They haven't got the legs. Leach has been poor. Malacia was dropped from the squad. He doesn't rate him. Luke Shaw can't stay fit. Mason Mount can't stay fit. Xerxes underwhelming, but I'm willing to give him more time. Højlund starved of service, but not doing enough. I mean, this squad, Ineos need to do what Arteta had when he came into Arsenal. Saka is the only player that Arteta had when he came into Arsenal that plays now, and he was a left back under Arteta. The next 3 seasons, Ineos need to work in getting every single player wrapped out of this club, bar the 4 or 5 that could stay, potentially. They need to work on getting everybody out. The one thing we have is some good young players like Yoro and Carrington. And the focus right now, if I'm Ruben Amorim, is thinking, I know my system.
I think Gordon Isak will score against Manchester United. Yeah, possibly, especially Isak. He's on fire at the moment. I like Jordan when he was at Everton, such a baller. Gordon.
I've realised these players are shite. I've realised these players will throw me under the bus. I'm going to start utilising Carrington. I'm going to start involving the players that I know will be in my plan, and I'm going to go out with Ineos. Because the only positive I can name out of that performance versus Wolves is, one, it might make Ineos spend a bit of money in January. There's no way Ineos will look at that game and think, we're not going to bring anyone in January. You know, those players escape one individual, no blaming the manager. This is a collective problem. Because at this club, we've had De Gea's the problem, Ronaldo's the problem, Maguire's the problem, McFred's the problem.
Which that just goes to show absolutely incorrect, yeah? Ronaldo was the problem. No, he had the minerals to call out the football club.
With the problem, now Bruno the problem. As a fan base, it is not, we just take Rashford and Bruno out of the squad and replace them with two top players and we're going to be a good side again. No, it's not about that, because the rest of the team are crap. The environment's crap. The team is crap. There's not one person to blame. There's not two persons to blame.
Arsenal ain't a good example. Who is this girl geezer? Yeah, I'll just quickly show you. Her, Alice Talks Football.
There's not three persons to blame. This squad needs a complete reset. Complete and utter reset. And Ineos have to go out there and they've got to go and get this recruitment spot on. The environment at Manchester United is toxic. It's negative. Ineos are upsetting the staff. I get Ineos have the ambition.
I mean, that's it even with the fan base as well. I mean, these fans saying Ruben Amorim out already, that just goes to show they are being negative. Negative toxicity. But
they need to stop sacking the staff, stop cancelling Christmas parties, and get a positive environment back at United where people want to be there and work there.
100%. That's what I want to see as well. A positive environment at the football club. You're spot on about that.
Needs to be jacked back to the January window. I don't care if you're going to have to force a Rashford out and Eriksen out.
No, we don't deserve to be in Europa League down at 14. We don't deserve to be in Europe at all.
Casemiro out. If you could get Anthony out, that's the best thing you can do, Ineos, with those wages. Get some players out, get some money in January, be ruthless. You were ruthless with the staff, you're ruthless with the Christmas parties, you're ruthless with sacking Ashworth. Be ruthless in the January, get the funds raised and invest, because I'm looking at a Kirkus or Dorby for left wing back.
Yeah, they must
I'm
be.
Thinking, you know what, if you can, get Mateus Cunha, because a left 10 and a left wing back would make a massive difference. If you can even get Edison of Atalanta, absolutely brilliant. Because right now what this team needs is a recruitment investment, but the right kind of investment. Because simply, there's not many players in this team that are able to play Amorim ball. There's not many players in this team that are not good enough. And when we're conceding the exact same goal from a set piece 2 weeks in a row, when the players are giving up, when they're missing big chances, let's not blame the manager. We saw this under Ten Hag. We felt like this under
12 words a week at Ajax to 200 a week at United. Yeah, that's criminal, mate.
Nick. You know, the players are the problem. I'm not blaming the manager. I'm blaming the players. We've got Newcastle, Liverpool away and Arsenal away next. An absolute joke. We need a set-piece coach. But I don't want to see people turning on Amorim. This isn't bad because of the manager. This is bad because of the players. And do you know what? We went down to 10.
Like I said, anyone pointing the finger at the manager, get out of our fan base, yeah? Get behind him, because it just goes to show the players are the problem.
And no reaction, no response, conceded right away, fragile mentality.
Sirski is a money grabber, and he had a big signing on bonus. Thanks.
Luckily, the offside flag was up. Garnacho gives the ball away. Where are we? Concede 2.
Money motivation for these players down.
2-0 out of the game. But it wasn't that we were down to 10 men. It was that throughout that game, there was no threat. There was no control. We got athletically bullied off the pitch. I'm worried. You know me, I'm queen positive. I'm very positive about Man United. I back some of our shite players, and I give some of our shite players the benefit of the doubt. I'll back them. I'll give them time. I'll be positive. I'll be patient. You know, I feel I'm fair. I think I'm fair with a lot.
These players know they're getting paid each week. 21, no one in their right minds will want him on the wages he's on. Facts. That FA Cup was a fluke last season with the team you played in the Europa League. Chelsea would be beating them. These players know they are getting paid at the end of each week, so they don't care. They will laugh all the way to the bank, even as a bench player. Facts! I agree with you, mate.
United players, I'll back them. I'll stick up for them when they get grief. I've stuck up for Hoyland. I've stuck up for Garnacho countless times. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, I just end up looking like an idiot. Because I want to be patient. I want to believe. I want to back these Man United players. I want to believe in their ability and believe that we can get the system right and the environment right, that this young player and this young player is as talented as the glimpses that we get seen and they can be good. But it doesn't matter if you're young. It doesn't matter if you're experienced. We're not getting anything from the United players. And I'm leaving it with the young players because they're thrown into this poor environment. And we need to fix the environment. We need to fix the squad. But I back and back these players to be let down by them. And they let down the next manager and they mentally give up. And when you wear the United shirt and you're on the wages that you were on, I can't believe the lack of quality that we have inside Man United. We are 14th place. We've got 3 difficult next games. I am worried that we in a couple of weeks could be 17th, 18th place. Generally. Because genuinely.
I mean, come February, we could be 17th in the Premier League. Let that sink in, people, yeah? 17th in the Premier League. It's like, get out of here, man. Casemiro was offered a Saudi, but rejected the move because he still has the desire to play for Brazil national side, so he ain't going anywhere. That's a good point, mate. You could be 15th if Newcastle beat Manchester United. Maguire wants to get a new contract. That's why he's turned up. He's 32 soon and wants to end his career at United. He doesn't care if he's a bench player. He just wants that money and won't turn up. I couldn't say anything against that guy. Spot on.
Can't even say when. Because, look, we've got Southampton coming up. That's a win. That's a 6-pointer at this rate. We've got more chances of getting relegated to getting into Europe. That is how bad we are. Now, I'm very happy that, we've only got one more game until the January window opens. And I generally believe that Ineos, if they've got any ambition about them, they'll be signing someone in January. Because you know what, Ineos, you're not to blame. This is 18 years in Glazer mismanagement. I know that. But you sat Ashworth. You spent a lot of money. You made a lot of brutal decisions. You're very rash. And that worries me. That worries me one bit. Because
see, I'm not giving the new owners any credit really because they've made a lot of mistakes, yeah. And I honestly think that I know they don't own all the football club, right? But their 12 months of ownership, to me, it's not been impressive at all. Manchester United got a big rebuild, a massive rebuild next summer. Thanks. Rashford turned up for one season just to get a new contract, and look at him now. Thanks.
The real problems at this club need to be fixed, and that is getting the core of the players out of there.
The way to fix the squad is to sign a bunch of hungry youth players on not much of a wage. Again, I agree.
For years, selling them. Look at Chelsea selling Kai Havertz, Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount for good money. I want to see that from Ineos. I want to see good investment coming. I want to see Amarim backed. Because it doesn't matter if it's Amarim, it doesn't matter if it's Ten Hag, it doesn't matter if it's Pep Guardiola. Look at him with Manchester City. And so
you ain't getting nothing for Ericsson either, geezer. I mean, to be fair, I actually think at times, under the final few months under Ericsson Hag, I thought Ericsson was one of the most impressive players. Amarin is hardly playing him.
We get the players in, we will not succeed. We will not succeed. And recruitment is important. Selling is important. Utilising Carrington is important. But these players, they need to step up.
Me and you know ball. We do, mate. 100%.
I'm so done with them.
I'm done with a lot of these players as well. Honestly, the sooner some of these players get out of here, the better. Honestly, Ericsson hasn't played as the 10. I don't understand why. Take when Sandy Stewart as Manchester United sporting director. You can have them. No chance, mate. Jog on, down United 14. I don't want them. And you're saying spends 1.5 billion either, Alice. Yeah, true. Very true, that. But, yeah, as always, Manchester United, I will carry on holding my football club accountable, yeah? Because I do not accept mediocrity at my football club whatsoever. Let's get the narrative right here. Yeah, I absolutely do not accept mediocrity in any shape or form whatsoever. Instead of accepting mediocrity, I will carry on holding my football club accountable. Because to me, that's what makes you a true fan at the end of the day. Instead of letting the players get away with it, call it out. Yeah, don't be afraid, call it out, which I will always call it out. Shall I tell you why? Because I literally have elite high standards. It's as simple as that in the end of the day, people. But yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy, isn't it, people? But yeah, but let's see what happens. But these fans wanting Amarin out. That makes me so angry, man. Wanting him out already. It's like, why? Why? Have a word to yourselves, yeah? It's ridiculous, man, honestly. Absolutely ridiculous. But, I'm not going to change my ways. I'm going to carry on holding my football club accountable. Shall I tell you why? It's because I have elite high standards. Here we go. Oh, congratulations to Drezzo, who was gifted the membership. Welcome to the Mr. Joshy J membership, mate. Your 1 month membership. But anyway, I am wrapping this up now, people. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Much appreciated. We are going to redirect to Lee Gunner now. So while you head over to Lee Gunner's channel, make sure you put Mr. Joshy J Raid. Big up to Kai, big up to Dynamite 14, big up to Micah.ChelseaFC, big up to Dynamite 14, big up to Hayden Cox. Yeah, pure minerals landed in this live chat tonight. Ganacho, Mainu, Hoyland mustn't be getting away with rubbish performances. Yeah, facts, Kai. And on that note, I will see you for some more videos. Bosh!